Hello, Cancer natives, and welcome to your reading for the month of March 2024. I'm sorry you won't be seeing me because I had an issue with my other phone, the one I usually use, and I don't have a proper microphone for this one, so I need the phone to be close to me. We're going to start with what you can be expecting this month. So, I just want to start by telling you that this is an amazing time where you are going to get very lucky, and it's a time where you will see wish fulfillment and hopes that materialize. However, we're going to start with what seems to be going on or could have been going on in the recent past. And we have disintegration of relationships. So perhaps you have been changing your life, or perhaps thinking of relocating or doing it, thinking of changing jobs, doing it or not. Maybe some of you could have had issues with relationships. Breakups also could have been possible in the recent past, but what it's telling me is that you had to do that because of a kind of inner conflict that could have been going on for some time. There seems to be a kind of renewal. You could be finding lost things, but it can also mean that you are finding a new joy, a new passion. It feels like a discovery of sorts, and all this is still very, I wouldn't say confused, but there seems to be a lot going on. And it's important for you to work on keeping your balance. Don't overdo things. Don't try not to get over emotional also. And make sure that you are not wasting your energy on situations, on people that won't fully appreciate it. You could be at a point in time where you need to be very cautious about the nets that could be thrown your way, or perhaps you could have gotten involved in a situation which is actually not for your own benefit. You could be discovering that or working on that at the moment. I don't know, for instance, if you had this job where you were doing all the work and you got paid, nothing, well, it's obviously going to be a bit complicated. So if you have contracts, papers to sign, make sure you read in between the lines, okay? And make sure that people aren't trying to use you for their own benefit. That's going to be very important. And it can also mean that there could be trouble, some issues with networks and things like that. But it's nothing to really worry about. Just make sure that everything is straightforward. And it's interesting because that is also going to help you see something about you and perhaps readjust the places where you are not always straightforward. And you're also going to be clearing up situations, relationships, again, as I said. But it's all for the better because you have a wonderful time that seems to be waiting. For some of you, it might already be here. Luck, opportunities. As I said at the beginning of the reading, wish fulfillment, hopes, dreams coming true. And if you have been trying to move, it can be a good time for you. If you've been worried about your future, if you've been worried about having a roof over your head, well, all these things are going to, all the worries are going to dissolve. And what's interesting also is that the people that matter are there for you, are there in your life. And you may also meet new people that will stay in the long run. And there's lots of joy, lots of happy moments, merriment, and you're going to, everything seems to be coming into the right place for you. And if you had doubts about a relationship, or because you were afraid of your past also, well, that is also going to clear out. There's a lot of loyalty, faithfulness, security showing up here. Okay, so now we're going to look at the areas for healing and transformation for this month of March. Month of March, sorry. I did tell you before that my English is a bit rusty, although I'm a native speaker. But, well, I've been living in France for, I won't tell you, a very, very, very long time. Okay, so areas for healing and transformation. Okay. Okay, let's see if we have enough here. Okay, I was just telling you about a great period of luck and opportunities, and it's here. And, you know, it's a bit as if these flowers were, I don't know, nuggets, golden nuggets that you could just pick. Okay, feeling superfluous and falling in love. So, you may have been in a place of overdoing things, of showing something that you weren't, because you never felt good enough. You felt that everybody had everything except you. You could have felt left out, never felt in the right place, or felt that you were a kind of alien, and in reality, you were keeping yourself from yourself. And what's happening here is that you are reconnecting. There's a form of reunion, but reunion with the self in terms of integrity, alignment. You're being truthful to who you truly are. You're not compromising your integrity any longer. And that's something that you could have done by simply forcing yourself or pushing yourself because you thought that was the way the world goes or went, and just pushing yourself to accept situations that you felt uncomfortable with. And now this is over. This is over, and you're going to be in a totally different state. And for those of you who are looking for love, well, love is likely to come knocking at the door now that you are in that state of mind. In that it's more than a state of mind, it's also a behavior. You are integrating this new you. Okay, and what else do we have here? Beautiful, beautiful. And the more you are in alignment with yourself, the luckier you're going to get. Okay, yes, that's it. And we have the card of humiliation, which tells you about regaining your rightful place, about being where you should be and where you belong. It's about really being what you're meant to be on this planet. And it's very interesting because what you sought to avoid in the past could have been what actually happened systematically, because you were not being yourself, and you could have been putting yourself, for some of you, in situations where at some point or another you felt left out. And that has changed, or that is about to change, because you are no longer, as I said, compromising with your integrity, with your values, and with who you truly are. And because you weren't in that spot before, well, at some point in time, there was always a situation where you felt debased, humiliated, hurt, and that's over. That's over. We're getting out of it. You could have been used. So, what is the challenge for you this month? Okay, so we have stagnation, strike, and what I'm seeing here is a situation that could have started around the end of the summer, end of August, September, a situation that started getting problematic, and that could have made you feel stuck in one way or another. A moment in time where you noticed things that weren't right, perhaps for you, and you could have decided either not to act on it or to minimize. But what it's saying here is that it's now the time to act on it. And either you carry on in that situation and you will end up in the same cycle, or you let your higher self lead the way and decide to create the life you want, you desire. And it seems to me that this is what is going to happen, because that's what we had in the other reading. And the challenge also is, do not get tempted by false situations, by deceit, because you know where it is. So what's the positive outcome for you? What is the positive outcome for you? Okay, beautiful. This is absolutely perfect. We have the flame tree, okay, which is the beginning of the start of something new, something that's going to ignite your heart, something that is in true alignment with you, with your passions, with your values, with who you are at heart. And it's going to get you closer to home. So that may be translated into many different ways, but this is what I'm getting. It is going to get you closer to home. And you're going to release yourself from drama that could have been going on in your life on one or several areas of your life, and you're calling it quits. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.